Ladies and gentlemen, can they follow me on this episode of why we want everyone benefits from global financial market? Number one is because we have a decentralized knowledge against right? As against known uh known centralized knowledge, right? Against known centralized knowledge. Okay, so the first thing we want people to benefit from global financial markets is that because what people know about knowledge was more centralized. Knowledge is what people know. So this is one of the benefits because if you are not leveraging on the global financial market right now, with all this massive free knowledge, decentralized knowledge, so meaning knowledge is no longer monopolistic in nature. So you have and knowledge being decentralized, meaning you can stay in your house, you can stay anywhere and stay connected and get the knowledge you're looking for to get started and explore the global financial market. That's what we mean. So it's not like only this man can do it. No, it's not about that. Everyone can do it. So none was born with it. And that's one of the things you need to see about this opportunity, why we want everyone benefit from global financial market. So knowledge is decentralized, so it's not an excuse any longer because this is the expert. No, 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 no. So there is nobody called this is the major expert. It's all about just stay anywhere you are. You don't need to have all of what it takes from just to have stay in one place until you have this. No. So the knowledge is well decentralized. So and make it more simple. Number two, free startup education or little fee. So in those days, especially let me use example forest trading. Now you discover that it's very cumbersome for an average person to be able to start forest trading because of what it requires. Number one, the knowledge and access to the tools required could be very cumbersome. But right now, you can start your education, financial education, forest knowledge with little money or no money. Okay, one of the first example I'll give to you is this aspect of babypips.com. Okay, so babypips.com. If you're watching me live, you can go to babypips.com and you learn about analysis, learn about news, trading, learn forex, learn crypto forums and different platforms that you can just register. It's free. It's just for you to make yourself available and it at your own disposal. Remember, I say knowledge is decentralized right now. So it's not difficult like before, to really, or the kind of image, people imagine it's going to be very cumbersome and all of that. So knowledge is number one, decentralized, and number two is actually free or little fund. So you don't need to pay too heavy amount of money before you have access to valid information. YouTube is there and different social media are there for you to access it. Okay, now number three, abundant of OPM. Now, abundant of OPM is other people's money. Now, abundant of OPM, you have decentralized, you have opportunity to use another person's money, and participate in the market. So, unlike before, you need huge capital, or even when you have capital, if it's too little, you tell yourself, if I had much amount of money like this, it will have been better for me. But that's not the case again. Other people's money is already available and it's a collaborative effort. All right. So you do not need, I'm sure I'm talking to somebody who will be thinking, okay, now for the knowledge, you're looking, oh, where will I have much money? Like, let me use an example. In Plan B Express, we have private mentorship. For you to be part of private mentorship for Plan B Express, you need to spend about $5,000. All right, that's quite expensive, right? So, do I need to go there before I start? No, you have free forums and all of that. The only challenge many have now is that all of those free forums can be distracting. That's the truth. But if you really know what you are looking for, you can access virtually everything free without spending or very little money that you will spend. But of course, it requires the discipline to follow through and maximize the whole thing around the opportunity that are bound in the space. Okay. Now, but many persons wouldn't know because what they feel is that education or money. Okay. So an example I'm going to use today, we have what we call proprietary firm, that's a prop firm. So we have proprietary firm, not only now, Forex started, but crypto now have joined. I think I know about two different proprietary firm in crypto. Now, but I will show examples on all of those prop firm in Forex. Let me use Goat Funded. I have a kind of Goat Funded. I think I use about four proprietary firm. I use Goat Funded, Funded Next, 10 Trade, and Traded Mastery. Now, so you ask me, Felid, why do you have much of this? Well, that's a personal thing. Over time, when you understand, you will realize the need. Now, so this is all right. So this is good funded. So you have challenge account. There are different challenge accounts. This one is for, I think, is for step one, just one step, right? You want to buy 100,000 challenge account, just do one step, and that step is to do 3% of the account. If you want to buy now, you're buying it with about $270 for $50,000. So do challenge account mean you are going to make 3% of that $50,000. And of course, on a daily basis, you should not let anything hit the account that will get up to 3% in a day. If it does, then you're going to lose the whole thing. If you calculate that now, 3%, all right, of $50,000, assuming you are buying $50,000 package. So $50,000, let's look at it, $50,000, right, multiplied by 0.03. All right, that's about $1,500. So what you should not allow your account go below, if you're buying $50,000 challenge account, you should not allow the $50,000 account a drawdown or total loss for a day to hit up to $1,500. And so your target is to make 3%. Okay. Once you make 3%, then you are funded on a live account. So you can now be trading, and whatever thing you make, there is a sharing formula. I'm not going to all of those details. This is just using an example. If you buy $100,000 account, $431 is the cost, and they said one time 100% refundable fee. So when you pass and then the first withdrawal, your money you use in bank will be refunded back. That's what they're saying. So if it's $100,000 account is what you make purchase of, that's going to be 3%. 3% is $3,000, and then you should not hit up to $3,000 total or floating loss for a day and all of that. So these are step one accounts and things a special accounts, it's a special good place. Now, if you want to go for instant funding through $100,000, there are other conditions anyway you need to check. This one, once you buy, you just get start and start making money, and then you share the profit, all right, as required and all of that. Now, other steps, okay, other steps. Okay, so I wouldn't know the difference between this and the other one because okay, this special one, 3% profit target. Okay, well, that's not too much. 3% profit target, and then daily drawdown is 3%. Not just 1%. I think this special one is cool, right? And 431 is almost the same amount anyway. Oh, am I correct? Yes, something like that. Yeah. So yeah, this one was 270, and why this was 330, 431. So the difference? Why this one was so high? Okay, so that's just that you are, doing that, and so you pass step one. So here says 10% is your profit target. Okay, 10%. So profit target. So daily drawdown is this. So if it's 15K, 10%, and then daily drawdown 4%, whatever. Okay. So I'm just trying to let you know that you are looking for opportunity, and so you don't need to give yourself unnecessary stress. Now, this is called power of leverage. Okay, so because remember what we said is this: why we want people OPM, other people's money. So imagine if you want to start trading and then you're using like $100 to start trading or $200. Now you want to be very meticulous not to blow the money and all of that. So what if you're going to use that amount? Okay, let's say $123 or $123. So $150, and you purchase $15,000 challenge account to do 10% of 15,000. 10% of 15,000 is $1,500, if I'm not mistaken. So $1,500. Then once you pass, then you are given a funded account. And so if what I normally calculate is that if $1,500, like $15,000, 10%, so $15,000, 10% is $1,500 multiplied by 0.1. So $1,500. Once you've done that, now your daily drawdown is 4%. So I now say 15,000, right? 15,000 multiplied by 0.04. That's your daily drawdown. So that's $600. So that means for me, I always calculate to say, okay, $600 is what I am paying this amount for. You will get to understand when I'm explaining later. So $124 you are paying is to access 600 because I always calculate your risk management based on $600. Okay. Now, so we have different, so this is funded next. So funded next have different challenge account too. So you pay and then pass through this. And I always tell friends, I said, rather than going through demo, right? Rather than going for ordinary demo, normal demo, then this is traded mastery. They have step 1 and 2 steps too. I think they just finished a promo not long. You want to buy $10,000 challenge account on traded mastery. So for one step, so you are going to need $149. Okay, so you're going to need $149. So $149, your profit target is 5%. Okay, your daily drawdown is 4% and 7% overall drawdown. So I think this is similar to this. Okay, yeah, so the telemastery is faster because you are doing only 5%. Good. This one you are doing 10%. Okay. Yeah, and this is $15,000 account anyway. So if we do this special, let's look at this special. So so let's say 25K. So 25K or let's say 10K is $81. Okay, $81. 3% is your profit target. So faster than the other one. Why the other one is 5%? Your daily drawdown is 3%. Why traders mastery is 5%. Okay. So these are the things that you have them. Now, why I'm giving us all of this explanation is that you don't need to bother too much about where you're going to get money to start your business. All right. I think the volume here is better. 1.5, right? Leverage, I think is 1.1, 1.100. So I think is wider. Okay. Let's look at $25,000 account. You need $299. A promo just ended not long on Traded Mastery. So let's look at 25K here. 172. The profit target is this. I think to an extent this promo is better off, though you have to be careful. 3% is the drawdown. Okay. Yeah, I think it's cool, right? I think the gold funded is cool for this. So during the summer. Okay, so if you're going to purchase, you must put the summer code. So instead of 247, you are paying 172. And to do one step, so 3%. So one $250 is 270. $50 is 270. And then we go to this one, 50K is 399. So assuming the promo is still available now, 50%. So 399 divided by 2, 399 divided by 2. Okay, 399 divided by 2 will have been 199.5. So that will have been cheaper than the gold funded. So gold funded is 270, and then the traded mastery will have been two 199. Okay, 199, and you have to do 5% profit target. Yeah, that's not much, and your daily drawdown is 4%. So that will have been better for you if you had purchased that. That will have better for you, because the only thing is that is the leverage is bigger here and all of that. Now, I'm just sharing this literally for you to understand. Then we have 10 trade, can do both instant funding and evaluation challenge account. Okay. So this is the thing that you need to understand when we're talking about opportunity, and then why we want you to benefit and why we want everyone to benefit from global financial market. Now, so there is no complaint of anything, just need to leverage. So the power of leverage, okay, leverage on knowledge, leverage on tool. There's so many things that you can leverage on now without so much struggle. Let me use example. So leverage on tool, leverage on people, and I think I just explained that and pass over. So leverage on people, leverage on tool. All right, you can be within a community, have access to some signal, then simple copy and paste with copyright, with no copyright, so without copyright violation. Okay, now, what do I mean by this? Now, you look at it now, trade, we have different softwares, and you are in a community, you copy the trade. Nobody's going to be angry and sue you that you copy what I did and all of that. So there's a collaborative effort. AI and automation, and which is the power of leverage. Let me quickly share with you. We have different AI support system, both on technical analysis and all of that. Now, it has come to a very simplified way of trading today. Now, most time you need to go through a lot to be able to trade, because you have to do the market detailed analysis and all of that. But give and take. This is what we're doing now. Opportunity are so simple, right? AI automation, right? Even on my MT5 trading, right? So you have easy way to do your market analysis. Yes. So it's not complicated, okay? So it's just for me to use softwares to say, hey, me trade. That's it. Yeah. It's just to use softwares, right? Even some they do what they call voice, what do we call it? Voice command, okay? There's so many software, so let me just come up with, let me open a particular one I want to show. So there's so many opportunity now. So you have free easy access, decentralized access now to, right, decentralized access now to enjoy trading or maximizing opportunity in the global. So just a moment.
Recording in progress.
So I'm going to show you now. I just want to share a page. Let's go. We're talking about AI automation and even the power of leverage. So let's go now. I'm going to share with you. Now, there's a software. Look at it now. See, you see this now, I'm doing analysis. Let me show you something. Now, I got a signal, okay, at 11:20 something, right? So if I tap this now, it pop up to show me, it gave me analysis, and it's going to pop up and tell me what the analysis is all about. So let it come up. Okay. So look at what it says. A daily free buy zone pro GBP USD. Choose the analysis. Price has changed direction and the price is heading to the next recent high. Buy GBP USD now. Okay. And so signal is to buy. This setup from retracement, Romax setup, please use the inbuilt chart to check the if price is close to resistance or a support before you take the trade and all of that. Now, so what I'm going to do now is to click my Forex inbuilt chart and I will load the GBP USD. Here is it. I'll tap to look for GBP USD. Here is it. And I'll get it loaded so that I can look at the chart. So let's go here. Now look at the chart. So probably I can even check the signal rate. So accuracy of this signal cannot be verified because the accuracy is less than 74. So their own accuracy is from 74 and above. You can still take the trade and make profit though, right? So look at the turning point. Say GBP has been buying for some time. So please make sure that price is not close to resistance level before you take this trade. And make sure you have received a signal before you confirm direction. Now, here we go. If I click on settings, all right, so I want to go on weekly key level, right, to check. Look at it. So we have left the pivot point, and now the market is actually at the resistance point of the weekly time zone. Now, if I go on daily, probably let me just check. So on daily, yeah, it means that the key level and the next key level is still a bit far up that I can take advantage of. So if that's the case, I can just go ahead, and buy. Yeah. So here's when it said, so I can just go ahead and buy the GBP USD. And I haven't bought it. I can as well, once I buy, I can as well come over here and say, select allow to close GBP USD buy, meaning that once it buys and it's running, when the market actually change direction, I want the software to notify me. So I don't need to waste my energy. Look at it, right? Different signals. So another signal has come. Let's look at it. This one says, okay, this is synthetic or well tree. Set the set zone, the has changed direction and the price is heading to the recent low. Sell vol 60 now. All right. So selling signal is what I have here. So I'm going to go to well trade inbuilt chart. And what is the instrument is vol 60. So vol 60 here. Okay. See vol 60. I hope that's the one it gave to us. Let's look at it because there are different instruments. Yes, FS vol 60. So I'll get it loaded. So let's load it in. So I've loaded it in. And then let me look at the signal strength. Accuracy of this signal cell continuation. Yes, this setup is 78%. Cell continuation and please close all buy trade. Okay. So let's check. Let me go to settings, go to weekly key level. So I want to see the range at which, okay, it's actually very close to the support level. So let me look at daily. Can you see? So this is software. I'm not the one doing the analysis. The software have done its own analysis and just give me the food to be eating. So that's what you need to understand. I'm only to be eating the food with rest of mind. So I do not need to keep, looking for means of. So this is now leverage. That's why we're saying that there are a whole lot of things that you can leverage on without lifting fingers. So all your own is just to obey the call, but of course there are parameters you want to use to uh, take in those calls, right? It's another one. Okay, this is the GBP USD. So there are many of them. It comes in quantum. Okay, this one is which one? Euro USD. So of course, whatever happened to GBP USD is tantamount to what will happen to Euro USD. So the same thing, I go here and then Euro USD, here is it. I load it. You can see it was saying to buy. Check the accuracy, 77. Anything above 74 is what you are asked to buy, that is more stronger. Okay, so Euro USD to buy, whatever. So now I'm just showing you all of this, why we want everyone to leverage on the global financial market. You can see why we want everyone to benefit from global financial market. You can't rule out the fact that the whole sector or space is more simplified than what you used to have many years back. All right, then simple copy and paste without copyright violation. Say that AI automation, community effort, redeem people from Ponzi schemes. Now, all of these are the major points that make us to say let people come and take advantage of global financial market without giving your money to third party and all of that. So you can just be there and then still be leveraging on all of that. So we have a forum, we have created a software and you can download the app. So on the comment section, the link is going to be there. So click on it. But if you're in our community on Telegram, WhatsApp, so you can click on this link and then join the platform. So we have opportunity at your disposals, investment arena, we have crypto investing where you buy coin, hold, all right. Then where you buy some coin, stake. Like now, there's another advertisement Bybit is making for you to stake a token called feeder and then make 107% APR. It may reduce over time, but let's just say give and take, reduce to 30%, but you will have leverage to have some accrual. And so you stake on Bybit, on Binance, and different platforms, decentralized staking, and all of that. So there's our investment. So we have stock investing where you buy, just like a speculator, buy, but you are not the type that just buy and sell, or even if you are buying and selling, you want to keep some so that you can make dividend, and if there are bonuses on some companies, you get benefit from that too. Then we have forex investing. We have copy trading on our forex using capital extend, and then we copy trading on synthetic using well trade. So all of these are passive and semi-passive. Then we still have automated kind of using the trading bot, and then the settings can be given, though you have to monitor sometime when to stop them and all of that. Then we have the part-time and full-time traders, crypto spot trading, crypto futures, right? Crypto MEMECOINS and LAUNCHPAD, forex trading, synthetics. Now, these areas, you can see that the software I showed you, it has a spot for crypto, it has a spot for forex, and it has a spot for synthetics. So you can't even. Then you have full-time and part-time affiliate rebate system. So all of these forex broker, you have broker that you get rebate as people make use of your link to register and start trading and all of that. Then you have crypto exchange, like possibly it's CoinW that are doing more of related stuff like that you can make some. Other does that, but the percentages are not too, or priority are not too much on that. Okay. Then we have other services, affiliated systems. Now you can see that all of these, they are leverage. You are not going to bother yourself like the way things are done before. Now, so another thing I will show to you, even the trading on the trading view, trading and all of that, we still have leverage. Leverage of what? Using different softwares or scanners to trade. You heard so many platform advertising their scanners, all right? But like in plan B, we have from free, right, scanners, it's just for you to do what is necessary and all of that. So if you go online, you type, there is scanner from Arcas X. I think they were doing upgrade now. Maybe the platform is not yet opened or something. We're doing upgrade. Now you have scanners, different scanners. I'm telling you honestly speaking, okay, look at it now. This is gold. Imagine if you were given this scanner for you, just for you to obey the instruction, right? Look at when it pointed for a buy and probably your stop loss below here, all right? So if you're there and you are doing, let me just refresh. Now, I'm giving all this summary that what will make you still lose money anyhow in this recent time is not because there are no opportunities, because you want hit and run schemes. And as long as you want that, it's going to actually harm you. Now, if you look at it, let's look at gold. Even though some people are just doing small scalping, look at gold. Look at gold here. Okay, this is stop loss to be more protected. Let's say stop loss here, and probably you're targeting here. And if you're not targeting there, 1:2 will have been somewhere here, or sometimes we even go to a more lower time frame, maybe 3-minute time frame, that can quickly give you what you are looking for and all of that. But give and take. Now, if it's a scalper, it's going to know how to go about this. But to be very candid, this is the main signal, this one, and another one here. Now, new one has come up and all of that. So you can be taking 20, 30 pips, 20, 30 pips. Yes, because if you look at this now, if anyone who have entered after this bullish engulfing, and to this point, it's already 41 pips. Yeah, that's already 41 pips. And so different instruments, give you signals to leverage, make money. Look at Bitcoin. So look at it. Look at where the signal first pop up, but major one was here. Okay, so let's say because, yeah, so or even here. So depending on what you are trading anyway. Okay, I'm just sharing all of this that you have leverage, all right, of different opportunity that you don't need to overburden yourself to make money in this space. Opportunity are so much verse now, simplified support system, like I've said, decentralized knowledge, all right, and community effort to make money without so much stress what it used to be. But you need discipline. And one of the things that I've seen, not many persons are ready to be disciplined. And if you are not ready to be disciplined, say this is another scanner, all right. So even though it was giving this a buy signal, this a buy signal, and then let's even say for someone who enter here, put a stop loss down, but eventually it plays out, because here now look at it. So let's say you long, this is a buy signal, but you're waiting for a confirmation. So if you bought here, your stop loss is below here. Let's look at it. So this is 17. So we always calculate like 20, 30 pips. If it's for scalping, this is gold. So 20, 30 pips that way. So this is 1:2 already at this point. And that you have done about 48 pips. Okay. And that's one of the things now here, this is another sell. It's not, if fast night scalpers will always take a trade. And this is the advantage when we recommend for people when you are doing scalping, stay one more with one instrument so that you can maximize every move on that instrument. You understand? And so these are different scanners we use. All right. These are different scanners we use to take advantage of this space. Okay. Right now, all of these scanners is just for you to fund your account with us on Capital Extend. Nobody charge you. We're going to give to you free. Right. There are many of them like that. Okay. That have given very fantastic result. And I always tell people, will it not rather better for you to buy prop firm and build your income system and your skills through those challenge account than just to be trying to do demo trading that is not going to yield to anything. Right? This is another scanner. See, this is sell signal. This is sell signal. This is sell signal. It didn't give any buy signal. Though for scalper will have find its own route of buying into some whatever there. Now look at it. This is sell signal on gold. This is a buy signal on gold. This is a buy signal. This is a buy signal on gold. Okay. So this one giving a lot of tough time. This is sell signal since no buy signal has been given. And so this sell still continue, though It's already getting flattened on accumulating, right? And then inducing activities for maybe a buy eventually. But if you break below here, then that's going to sell and all of that. But if you can see those buy sell signals, right? Now look at Bitcoin. It's a buy signal, it's a buy signal. There hasn't been any other sell signal perhaps in the market. Still continue. So these are scanners, okay? Look at another one. Yeah, so this one just gives some direction and all of that. So this is okay, 1 hour time frame. Remember, when you're using some of those scanners, you go with lower time frame so that you can capture what you want to capture as fast as possible, and then allow the market to run, right? So we have different scanner. Look at it. This is an example. Okay. Right. This is an example. This is another one. This is sell signal. This is sell signal. Now it has actually say buy. It has given a buy signal here, even though it's still looking very tough. But now, sometimes, of course, when your scanner give you a buy, you really want to, of course, if you understand price action, you can see that if that signal is worth it or not. Okay. All right. So this is another scanner. So you can imagine if you were here, sell, sell, and then the sell continue. It still says sell. It still says sell. And here, in 15 minutes, I say buy, but here it's still struggling, perhaps, and all of that. That's another scanner entirely. So look at gold. Okay, look at sell and look at buy. Look at sell, look at sell. And you see another scanner here. All right, so gold. So this may give a delay signal for scalpers, except you want to go more to a lower time frame, maybe 3 minutes or so, then could have given an opportunity and all of that. Then we have another scanner. Now, I'm just sharing with you that you don't need to know too much. You just need to learn how to leverage, right? So many opportunity abound. It's just for you to settle down and leverage. Now, this is another tool, another scanner. Okay. Another scanner, you see long and all of that. All right. So say another one. Another one entirely. So look at it. You never say buy here though. Then it says sell here. So because if you know what you are doing, now this is an entry, but if you want to still very highly disciplined to your scanner until it give you signal, you don't want to touch it, fine, right? Yeah, this is another one. Okay, let me just go fast. This is another one. Look at when it says buy here. Okay. This is another one. Okay. There are different scanners. Another one. It's another one. Okay. Okay. It's another one. Another scanner entirely. I just do hope I can see where I'm putting them again. It's another one. So I'll just be fast on it now. It's another one. Okay. This another one. Okay. Here's another one. Okay. Here we have another one, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm not explaining them. They are of different categories, okay? This is another one. So this is another scanner. You want 1 minute, 5 minutes, different time frame, 15 minutes. Okay. Think okay. It's another one. Similar to this just finished now. It's another one. Right? It's another one. See the entry, see the sell, see another buy, see sell, see sell, see sell. Okay. There are different scanners. Here we have another one. Okay. Let's see buy, sell, sell. This has not even given buy up to now. It's another one. Okay. Similar to the other first one we mentioned. This is another one. Okay, so another one. I think this is the major sell. And this is when the new recognized buy happened. If not, all will still sell, sell. See a major buy. So it's telling us this is just a pullback. So instead of telling you to sell, it was telling you to add more position. Okay, so you can see this instrument. There was a buy here, and we have counter sell. So the trend is still very bearish. So it's still selling. Okay. So we have, one is this again. It's another one. Okay. Different scanners. Another one. Another one. So sell, sell, sell. So buy, sell, buy, Another sell is already there. So another one. Okay. And that was the one we just checked. This is another one. So up to now, it's still bearish. That's what this one is saying. So a little pullback here. Come more bearish from here. So now it's like maybe to recover. Will it not? But the trend, you see continuation. So major pullback, right? So major pullback. Look at it on Bitcoin. You can see this is sell. That's a major pullback. Is sell. Can you see sell? So a buy start coming in, and the trend too had changed from here. You see, the trend will equally change from here. The market continue as it were. Okay. So there are so many of them. There's so many of them. There's so many of them. Another one. So by default of this guy on is saying we are down. So he didn't believe anything buy now. Even with this, can you see? We are down. So all of these are just like small buy, small sell, but major buy that's not giving that move. So look at the move, major buy here. So a little sell here, major buy here, or the sell. Okay. So this, of course, this signal was abortive. So look at Bitcoin. A sell, and then this confirm it. The buy, that should be a little buy. Sell, this one confirm it. And then the sell still continue. The buy, but this didn't confirm it. Okay. So these are scanners. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, that's what you have to see, and you don't need to give yourself unnecessary stress. Opportunity abound, and then you can leverage on that to build up your momentum. Like I've said, all of these scanners are free. You're not paying to have them. You're only going to be on the ecosystem, fund your account as your own personal account, as register on Capital Extend, right? Then other thing follows and all of that. So super amazing scanners that you have, then building up to a whole lot of things. Okay. So, but if you don't settle down to observe how we use them, that's when other issues come up and all of that. So, ooh, see, see, this self pressure just happened. Woo. I just saw that now. This is selling massively. Ooh, massive sell pressure on US 30. You can see when I said that this other guy, then look at it, massive. This is massive, massive sell pressure. You could see it here. Remember how this one is sell, sell, sell. All of them. Is sell, sell, sell. Okay? And even this. Let's look at it here. Look at it. Ooh, that's crazy, you know. Massive sell. Then look at it here. Okay, so we'll buy of this one, and then eventually as played out, we're looking at this point, and that's what's playing out right now. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, this is the opportunity you have to participate in our platform, and so it's not difficult. So you make use of it as much as possible. Thank you very much. You want to contact me, you can WhatsApp us on +234 90 470 44998 +234 90 470 44998. Thank you very much.